Hi, I'm Kate. I don't have an intro yet, but maybe next time. I don't know. We'll find out. But I tried Procreate for the first time, and I'm gonna tell you how it went. Well, I have this wonderful speed paint in the background. I don't know how long this video will be. It's probably not gonna be that long though, because I don't have that much to talk about. So to start off, let's think. So I'm not very, I took me a while to figure out how to what's it called, turn off the layers, like when they disappear. It took me even longer to figure out how to move them, and especially how to move the specific part. Had to search up how to do that. I also couldn't figure out why in the world my bucket tool was filling up the whole area, even though I had a very clear line. Yeah, in case anybody was wondering, it's because I was bucket filling on a different layer as my outline. Anyway, yeah, so I should probably tell you what I'm drawing. I decided to draw 5, unless you count the cat, which would be 6, of my characters. Nova, Raya, Lux, Andy, Wick, and Andy. Wait, that's not right. Nova, Raya, Lux, Eliza, Wick, and Andy. Yeah, anyway, I might make a separate video about that. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody's gonna see this. I know one person will see it. You know who you are. Anyway, I say a lot. So, yeah, another thing, I couldn't figure out how to change the opacity. I ended up doing that as well, but then I found a different way, which is easier, I guess. And yeah, so that took me a minute. What else? How I wanted to do, like, all the markers and colors and whatnot. I don't understand why they're translucent. Like, my opacity will be all the way up and it'll still be a little translucent. I don't know if it was because of the brushes I was using, but yeah, that happened. If anybody knows how to fix that, if anybody even sees this, then tell me. Yeah, unless comments are off, because that was an issue with the last video. Anyways, what else? It doesn't really help that my speed paint is behind the order which I'm talking, and I don't remember what I was planning on saying. Overall, I had fun. It was kind of beginner friendly. Like, if you're an absolute beginner, I'm gonna be completely honest, fight me if you want to. Ibis paint was way easier because I open it, first thing it gives me is a how-to and what all the brushes are. Maybe I skipped it and I was like, I'll just figure it out myself. That sounds like something I'd do, but I don't know. It just threw me into the ocean of everything Procreate. There's also a point where I had to figure out how to there was a point where I had to figure out how to like filters, like add, multiply, divide, color burn, all of that. Didn't know how to do that. There's a YouTube artist that was like, oh my gosh, wait, this person used Procreate. I can just look at their tutorial to see what they tap. yeah, that's how I figured that one out. In case anybody's wondering, it's the little symbol next to the thing on the left, right, it's on the right side. Anyway, I think it wasn't right about here, but when I started outlining, I learned that the specific pencil I have doesn't have pressure sensitivity, which I don't mind. I don't need pressure sensitivity to survive. Honestly, it kind of annoys me, and 9 times out of 10 you can't even see my line art, and there's me drawing an eye, which I might speed this up. What I'm saying right now may have nothing to do with what you're seeing. Just a little disclaimer. I can't figure out how to is there an easy way to select one specific spot? Like, let's say I wanted to select Nova's pants, which is the girl all the way to the, what side is that, left, with the star shirt. Let's say I want to select specifically her pants, is there an easier way to do that other than like that little like ribbon lasso tool-esque thing and like completely outlining your pants? Like, is there an easier way to do that? Because I tried to do that for Eliza's pants when I was doing the little pattern, couldn't figure it out, like, at all. Like, not something I knew how to do. I guess, yeah. Excuse me. What else? I'm just gonna say a little bit about things I'm just gonna say some stuff so I don't have to speed it up as much, because this is already pretty sped up. It also took me a hot minute to figure out how to duplicate a layer, which I was like, I know you can do this, there's no way that you can't. I figured it out, never fear. I did have to make my own brush. It's way more complicated than Ibis Paint, but in all fairness, I didn't make my own brushes in Ibis Paint either. I used the pre-made brushes, so that's what I might have to do for this as well. But most of the brushes are pretty okay on Procreate, I must admit. It's a little overwhelming when I'm first opening it, but to be fair, Ibis Paint is no better. And in case you're a little slower than most, I'm comparing it to Procreate to Ibis Paint a lot because I've used Ibis Paint since I was maybe in 4th grade. Like, it's been a while that I've been using her. What the heck? Well, I tapped something and now I have a script. Oh, okay, wait, that's kind of cool. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, here I am testing out the color gradient. I ended up getting rid of that until the end, okay. Overall, this drawing turned out way better than I anticipated. I'm not gonna say Procreate is easier than Ibis Paint. I'm not gonna say it's better than Ibis Paint. I'm not gonna say one's worse than the other. I'm just gonna say that I'm way more used to Ibis Paint, and it may take me a minute to get used to Procreate, but you know what? That is a challenge I am ready to face head on with just my fists. No, fists. Nothing else, just my fists. Fists is a weird word. Fists. Anyway, overall, I probably could get almost the same, product from Ibis Paint. However, I do enjoy the color gradient, which I think it's a thing that you can get in Ibis Paint. Know where you get it. I know you have to have premium for it. Premium. Why did I add an N in there? Premium for it. But other than that aspect, oh, I also like the smudge tool. It's way better because, however, okay, wait, that I just restarted a statement. However, okay, I like the smudge tool. It's way better on this. It's hard to explain on Ibis Paint. It's like the magic wand tool. What is it called? The deform warp, where you just like move it around. Someone knows what I'm talking about. It's way better on Procreate because it actually like smudges it and doesn't, and it's actually good. I miss my Posterize filter though. I don't know if it's on Procreate. I searched far and wide, but I think I can live without it. Maybe I might be able to. What else? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, overall, once I figured out the basics and like all the stuff that I absolutely need, it was pretty easy to use. It took me a minute and it was kind of pissing me off, I'm gonna be honest. But I mean, overall, I would rate it a you should buy it if you have $12 to spare in an iPad. I'm not telling you to, or whatever the heck you can get Procreate on. I think you can get it on an iPad, but I don't know what else. Anyway, if you have an iPad and $12 to spare, go get Procreate. It's worth it. Trust me. And yeah, maybe I just speed up the rest and you just listen in silence. Because I don't want to. Anyway, that's a side rant. The background, that one, I don't know. Maybe that was just my it was just me maybe it was just me struggling with the background, but the brushes weren't brushing the way I wanted them to, if that makes sense. But you know what? It ended up working out. And it's not that bad overall. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'm like really I'm saying nonsense to make this longer, which you know what? I can give you a minute to borderline yap about all my characters. Okay. So we have Nova. She was born in France. She is a alien, which I say in quotes because that is kind of considered a derogatory term towards them, but I call them aliens because way too hard to explain. Like, oh yeah, they're Polish. They're from Colsair. It's like, what's Colsair? It's their planet. I'm just gonna call them aliens. It's way easier to say, okay? Don't fight me. Yeah. She's my favorite character. Not intentionally. I love all of my characters equally, but she's the one that has most of me in it. Raya, badass warrior fighter lady. She was born on Colsair, which is the planet. Oh, she has burn scars. Also, this is in the future because I had to include Andy and Lux, but that's not the point. And then we have Lux, who is like, I guess, a goblin, I say in quotes, of their planet. And actually, oh, they're gone. Anyway, Lux, her hair is naturally white, but she dyes it half black, so it makes it look like she dyed it half white, because most goblins have like gray-green hair or black hair, but she has white hair because I decided so. Eliza, she, oh my gosh, it's over. I'm done. Okay, bye-bye. I just realized I can extend it as long as I want. But we have Eliza, who has monoplasia, I think. I don't know. She was in a car accident and now one of her legs is paralyzed. Yay! Yes, she's upside down in a tree. That's a story that doesn't need to be told. And then we have Wick and Andy, which they were orphaned, which I know Wick is a cat, that's not the point. They were orphaned, and then Raya basically like picked them up off the forest and was like, Nova, I'm home, I brought a child and a cat with me. And yeah, that's it. So bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed my me yapping for over 15 minutes. Yeah, bye. Maybe next time I'll have a opener and an OC little doohickey. Maybe that'll be my next video, making an OC. Bye-bye.